What does it feel like to drive a cloud? What does it feel like to steer a river? What does it smell like to smell a mountain? At Jubilee, we're committed to letting you do the impossible, and now we've succeeded in letting you drive the undrivable. The Jubilee Dementia. The car engineers said shouldn't be made. Test drive one today and experience what scientists for decades claimed was beyond the realm of safe driving. Jubilee. Be reasonable or be fast.
I really like being a radio host, but if I could change one thing, it would probably be to see the faces of all our awesome listeners. I'm not sure how I can, though, since I'm sitting in this booth all day. Maybe if there was a big chat room or a bunch of mirrors.
Hi, I'm Greg, owner and founder of Steel Frame Sports. Due to unusually short fingers, which are a characteristic of my family line, I was unable to play sports at the elite level I would have liked to. Instead, I invested my energy into getting you the lowest prices possible on athletic gear. Unlike the local sports teams, you can count on us every year. I fight every day to get you the best deals. I'll never drop the ball on prices, and that's because low prices and my customers' happiness are not affected by the short fingers mentioned earlier in the advertisement. Just remember, when the game's on the line, who do you count on? Steel Frame Sports. That's who. Check out our ad in the Weekly Nickel.
This is Cities Radio, home of music.
You and I, stripped to the bone, angels of faith, wings of demise. Feel the night and ride with the wind. Our kingdom will fall if you don't believe. Our lies will come true when shadows fall. Our kingdom will fall, but you don't care. Our kingdom might fall. Down came the stars along with the heart. Sacrifices we bleed without a sign, without a chance. Here we stand, you and I. Our kingdom will fall if you don't believe. Our lies will come true, the shadows fall. Our kingdom will fall, but you don't care. No, 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 no. Our kingdom might fall. Our kingdom might fall. Our kingdom will fall. Our kingdom will fall. Our kingdom will fall if you don't believe. Our
Bring the whole family to At the Old Grain Mill, old-fashioned family restaurant. At the Old Grain Mill always has the best service and the best home-style meals in town. We'll make sure you always leave At the Old Grain Mill with a smile and a full belly. Now, be sure that you come down to At the Old Grain Mill, old-fashioned family restaurant, and not the abandoned grain facility at the edge of town. It's not safe for visitors and poses serious risks to anyone who dares enter that old mill, which was forced to close down years ago. And we ordered our sign and uniforms before we learned of the existence of that dangerous old flour mill, so we are not responsible for what happened there on that awful night. We just want to focus on making great meals every night at the Old Grain Mill, old-fashioned family restaurant. At the Old Grain Mill, from our family to yours.
Hello, I'm your host, Elle, and you're listening to Cities Radio. Sometimes I like to check our listener emails and see what people are talking about. Here's one. Elle, what are you doing this weekend? Well, I don't have any plans, really. I think I might go to the zoo again and try to communicate with the animals. Last weekend, I was close to a breakthrough, but a cow kept telling me to move and I lost my place. So what are you listeners going to do this weekend? Drop us a line and let us know. Maybe I'll see you there. At Akio, we've been making the best in mobile phones for over 20 years. How did we get there? By putting ringtones in every commercial that make you think your phone is ringing. Whether you have a new phone, an old phone, or just leave it on vibrate, we make sure you always hear your phone in our commercials. It's our way of saying, we hear you. So don't be silenced when opportunity calls. Pick it up. It's for you. Akio Mobile.
We are the law. Accountant. The law accounting. I know what you're thinking. Are we lawyers? Are we accountants? Well, it's a complicated question, probably requiring the services of a lawyer and an accountant. Is that us? Well, what do you think? Seems to me that there's a lot of you out there who might need the use of the law accounting. But that's not legal advice. That's life advice. In fact, we're legally barred from providing legal